Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Rebecca. I'm a realtor based here in southeastern Idaho, and I make videos every single week talking about pretty much all things just life in Idaho, tips for buying or selling here, and kind of just a look into my life as a wife and a mom and a realtor and a business owner, because things get pretty crazy around here sometimes, and I just think it's fun to share. So in today's video, I wanted to just do another more casual sit down and chat with you guys kind of video. I actually got this request on another one of my videos a few weeks ago, and I loved the idea. And it was, how easy is it to make friends here in Idaho Falls, in the eastern Idaho area in general? So if you have been thinking about moving here, or if you're considering, I don't know, if you're wondering what the lifestyle and things like that here are like in general, hopefully this helps, and let's just jump on in. Okay, so how easy is it to make friends here? I feel like I should start off this video with like a disclaimer saying that I am not the greatest at making friends. I don't make friends that easily, and I wish that I did, but it's just who I am. It just does not come super easy to me. So if you're the kind of person that can just walk up to someone and talk to someone and make friends with anyone, then, you know, take that into consideration, because that is not how I am. And so obviously that's going to change your experience a little bit, but I'm just sharing my experience and my thoughts on this whole topic. So just keep that in mind. Okay, so overall, I feel like Idaho Falls and really southeastern Idaho in general is kind of a small town, even though combined it's not like a tiny town. I feel like that's just kind of the culture here, which I love. But that does kind of present some pros and cons when it comes to making friends. For one, I feel like everyone knows everyone, which I like. Again, I think that's really great in some cases. But at the same time, it's one of those towns where a lot of people grow up here and they don't leave. And so as an adult, it's harder to make friends because people kind of have their group of friends that they've always had from like middle, high school, college. And in some cases, it can be kind of hard to meet people or to hang out with people because everyone just kind of sticks to those friend groups that they've always had. At the same time, I feel like it's nice that it's a small town because people are really, really friendly and welcoming here. So it's not like people are cold to you or like shut you out at all. It's just that they're used to those friend groups if they have them. But again, at the same time, people also have a lot of the same interests here. So if you are part of a church, you will definitely make friends that way. People are especially super, super welcoming in all of the churches here. I will say, I'm sure you know, but there is a very high LDS population here. I personally am not LDS. My family is not. We have friends that are, and they've that's great. It's not like we're cast out because we're not LDS. But we've also found a really great Christian church, non-LDS church that we go to, and people are amazing there. So if church is something that's important to you, for one, that's a great way to make friends. People are awesome wherever you go. But I also don't want you to think that there's only LDS churches here and be worried that if you're not LDS, you're not going to be able to make friends, because that has not been my experience at all. So I just wanted to throw that out there because I know that's a concern sometimes for people moving here too. Another thing is that there are tons of Facebook groups here, especially for parents and especially moms. I think I'm in like 3 or 4 moms groups in the area here, and they're always doing weekly play dates and like monthly moms night out events and things like that. And people are so sweet and supportive and welcoming in those groups. Other moms will post like questions that they have or problems that they're experiencing, and people are always just so quick to jump in and support them and give them good advice, and it's just great. So if you are a mom, especially, people are really, really great in that regard. and people are always wanting to do play dates and things like that. So that's a great way to not only be able to get out and meet friends for you, but also to get some other kids around your kids and just get some social time in that way, and meet people like that. Also, people are very outdoorsy and into different activities here. So another thing is, if you're into things like that, you will definitely meet people when you're out doing those things. Whenever my husband and I go out hiking, we always run into people and talk to people, and everyone is super nice. My husband was saying that whenever he goes out fishing, he always ends up talking to people. Whenever you go to like a sporting goods store or like a gun shop or an archery shop or anything like that, everyone that's there is super passionate about those things, and they're all really friendly and outgoing, and pretty much everyone will talk to anyone in those situations. So if you're into things like that too, that's a great thing that you can do, because you are bound to meet some great people doing that. And lastly, another thing that my family and I have experienced is that neighbors are very, again, welcoming and friendly. When we moved in, we had a lot of people just come over and introduce themselves and even bring us jam or cookies or things like that, just to welcome us into the neighborhood. And we've been able to go over and talk to some of our neighbors as well. People will just stop and talk to you like out on the sidewalk if you're walking or riding bikes or anything like that. So I feel like neighborhoods in general here are just very friendly and open to people, and everyone is very just nice and respectful. So that's a great way to meet people too. If you have moved into a new neighborhood, don't hesitate to just go over and introduce yourselves to your neighbors. Maybe bring them a little housewarming gift, or just like a welcome to the neighborhood gift, even if it's you doing the introduction, because people here want to know their neighbors and they want to have at least some sort of relationship with them, especially if you have kids. That's a great way to just go over and meet the other people in your neighborhood, and hopefully give your kids someone to play with and things like that. So I hope that, for one, answered the question of whether it's hard or not to make friends here. Of course, like I said, I feel like a lot of it just depends on your personality type. Like I said, I am a little bit more reserved in situations like that, and it's not super easy for me to just go up and talk to people. But I still feel like people are very friendly here and open to people. And it's really not a hard place to make friends. So if you are even more outgoing than me and you're good at just talking to people, I really don't think you're gonna have a problem. So I hope that was helpful. If you guys have any more questions on any of this, feel free to drop them below, or as always, connect with me on social media, send me an email, whatever it is. I am here to help, and I'm an open book. So yeah, until my next video, I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys.